My little guy is sick. The only thing he tolerates is a nice concoction of limes and honey for his cold. So I'm going to make some of that for him. But it is already the middle of the month, guys. It's already the middle of February. So let me give you a quick mid-month update on the garden. Quite a bit happening. So let me quickly update you. This is Steve's East Indian mango. It is looking a little bit lacking, but it's growing nicely. My name is Mary if you're new here, and I'm starting in the reverse order. I'm way down at the back. Here are some corns that we planted. Well, let me step back a little, show you. This is the last part of the garden that we did, and I shared it with you, where I planted the star fruit and the naseberry. Let me show you what is happening. And the initial plan was to have gungo peas growing in here, and what I planned to put there was sorrel, but I'm rethinking that because the gungo peas, they're gonna get huge and shade it out, so I might put gungo peas here as well, as we've harvested so much gungo from our other plants. If you're new here, I grow food in containers because we're living on mere rocks. All we have is rocks, guys. So because corn comes so quickly, Steve suggested, and Steve is my husband for those of you who are new, he suggested I grow some corn while the gungo peas come up. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. So the corns are coming up lovely. Back here, they're doing amazing. So I won't be doing much updates on the vegetables that we have growing, but on these things that I planted recently. So this is the noni, and it is sprouting new leaves. It is looking so good. I just put 2 corns beside it because those will come up in no time, 3 months, and they're ready, and then they'll force those fruit trees to grow. Now this is the lime that we planted, guys, lately. Like literally a couple weeks ago. Look at new leaves. It's doing amazing. Alright, so in the naseberry, let me see if it is sprouting new leaves also. I think so. See that bud in there? I planted watermelon, and should they come, I'll just put dry leaves and straws on the ground for them to vine on. Here planted 2 in here as well. We've harvested some lovely watermelons from farming on the rocks, guys, and I miss those days. So hopefully we get some watermelons. Look at the star fruit that we planted together, guys. This had none of these little leaves on there, none at all. And look at it now. I'm going to show you what it looked like when I just planted it, just a couple of days, and look at that. Soil is rich. Now let's make our way up. This is avocado, or pear. We in Jamaica call this pear, guys. It's beautiful, beautiful. And also this this is the first, and see the insects coming back. This is the first these tangerine trees has ever looked so good. They're getting more attention now because I am paying attention to those. So guys, it's late afternoon. You're seeing this in the morning, but look at that. The sun is about to set, so I need to move quickly. This is my passion fruit, and I'm seeing blossoms coming on it again. See, it is getting better care as well because I'm down here more often now, so we should see more fruits. And it is planted. All of these are in containers, tires to be exact. Moving on up past my beautiful dashings, all in containers because we have mere rocks. Moving on up, I planted some peanuts here recently too, and they're looking good. Look at the eggs. These pests, they don't rest, so those peanuts are looking good. These are turnips that I planted recently also, and those are looking beautiful. I think in the next video I'll harvest these beetroots, and I'll also provide you with the reason why we love to grow beetroot, so please stay tuned for that. There is, you guys said put some chicken manure on the yams because the leaves are yellowing, and use pork, and your girl, listen, I put that chicken manure on there today, so in a couple of days we should see a change in those yam leaves. They were bright green, now they're kind of yellow. Here I showed you in a quick run through that I gave my pineapples more space. My dad came and he said those 3 are going to produce soon, and so I believe him. Sweet pepper bed right here. And guys, a couple days ago, 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ago, I pruned off this susumba plant, took it out of the bucket, pruned it off, and placed it back here in this bigger container. And look at it, how beautiful it is, and it is producing immediately. So that's the change in just a couple of weeks being removed from that small container. All right, let me move around back. These are some leeks. I don't know, this is the first time I'm planting leeks, so I don't know if I should have separated them. I just planted them in the bundle. Guys, let me know how you use this. It smells like a mixture of onion and garlic. I've never used it. I'm planting it for the first time. These seeds were gifted to me. So let me know how you use leeks, guys. Leave a comment and let me know. I've been growing this from seeds. This rosemary, I'm trying to propagate it without success. I'm trying again. I'm gonna show you that shortly. Look at the size of this cabbage that I showed you a week ago. Just look at that. It has grown so rapidly, and I have been so successful with cabbage for the past almost a year. So I'm hoping for success again with this new set. And these are the little bell peppers that we planted a couple days ago, guys. Look at the onions that I placed in there with them growing up. I like to plant, even if those onions don't get big, I like to plant things like these marigolds and the onions and the spices close to the brassicas to ward off the pests. Like I'm seeing some aphids on this cabbage. I'm not having it. I'm going to wash off those because I don't want them spreading at all. Look at this beautiful zinnia. It's beautiful. Here's another cabbage. I like to plant them red and green. The red is not looking so good. I'm gonna sow some more seeds. Susumba putting on a show again. Breeze keep blowing over that one. Okay, on this stand I planted some stuff. I harvested off this. What is that again? Parsley. And it is springing back nicely. These are yard-long beans. I don't know how I'm going to trellis them yet. And this is butterbush squash, and this is honey nut squash. I'm gonna have to take out 2 of these and leave 1, but I think I'll allow those 2 to stay. This is a volunteer pepper. It's a cross between the cayenne and the baby bell. So, and it is producing both on one plant. That's amazing. That's what happened at Farming on the Rocks. Amazing things. I have quite a bit of red cabbage here, and that one green one can be eaten now. This volunteer susumba I harvested off some in the last video. Let me see what's new. Ooh, guys, guess what? The thing's washing up. This is a yellow squash, crooked neck squash, and I planted some Kentucky Wonder Bean in here. Not seeing anything yet. That is what is going on there. And on the back one, it looked bare, but there are things planted. There should be green beans in there. This is a cabbage I harvested and I just left it there to continue growing so I can get the leaves for the rabbit. That's a bell pepper. These should be fingerling eggplants, both of them. Why is this leaf yellow? I'm gonna feed it with some banana tea, because look at this one, how beautiful it is. And the pests love the eggplants, so I interplanted a marigold. So my containers are small, so this is companion planting, even though it is not in the same container. It's close by. This is green bean in both of them. I long for some of those. And another cabbage. Look at the leaf miner on it. Just look. Oh, this marigold is coming into bloom and it is beautiful. Look at that. Even with the marigold, I still have a little pest problem, but hey, it's beautiful. Look at the honeybee. We love to see those. Those are pollinators, our friends. I harvested 2 beautiful tomatoes from here. I'm gonna take out this plant and that one and leave the banana leg because it is producing. Let me harvest this one. It's producing even on the ground. These tomatoes are so prolific and so beautiful. But I'm gonna replant in the other 2 buckets. Look at this, producing everywhere. I'm gonna replant in the other 2 buckets, so this might be by itself. That's beautiful, isn't it? Here I have tomatoes. These are the little pear cherry tomatoes, and I have some marigold in there, and they're growing beautifully. Okay, let's move on over. All right, so we planted these recently too, and they're coming up nicely. Look at the leaf miner. These things. And I planted this marigold next to them. I think I should have placed it in the middle rather than to the end. What do you think, guys? Let me know if I should move it. It's so beautiful. I planted some corns here, and they're coming up too. Took out the peanuts and planted corns. This mint is suffering, but I placed some banana tea on it, and the leaves are starting to turn. So they're starting to turn, so hopefully it recovers. Guys, this is my, look at that papaya back there. This is my citrus plant. Don't know what it is, to be honest. Look like grapefruit. It is a citrus though. Pruned off the top and it is springing new leaves. I planted something in here. Guys, it's some squash of the sort. The label, I did label, the label wash off. These are cucumbers. I'm gonna take out some and leave the healthiest looking ones. I just don't want to take them out and throw them away. I want to plant them. It's so hard to throw things away. Seedlings. This is my strawberry. And so the strawberries were putting on blossoms and not developing. So I fed it with some banana tea. And there's a little tiny fruit. And the plant overall looks really healthy. Plants. There are several little plants in there. So hopefully I get more fruits from that. Planted a cabbage beside this pepper. These lettuce seedlings, I soon will be able to transplant those. Those are so green and pretty. Over here, this eggplant trying to produce, and the stink bugs, they keep eating away at it. So I put some diatomaceous earth on it, and it seems as though my beautiful eggplant is coming back. This volunteer tomato. Companion planted with a marigold. Because I try my best to fight the pest. The sugarcane, it started out so beautiful. It looked so good. And then it is just struggling. I am not sure what to do about it. But the thing is, I can cut up some of these sugarcane and plant elsewhere if it is that it's just not doing well right here. So I might take it down to the food forest as soon as I get a container to plant it in. These are more cucumbers. I'm gonna take out one from each as soon as I see which one look the best. And this is my ribena plant. Look at this black cocoa that we treated together, guys, with the charcoal and the compost tea. Just look at that. It's gorgeous. I can't imagine what the cocoas are going to look like from this. Harvested some from it and then plant back the head. This is just looking gorgeous. It's just looking gorgeous. I planted a gungo here, and because Steve told me to plant corn in the ones down at the bottom, I did the same thing here. I need to take out one. So those are going to force the gungo plant to grow, and then we're going to get some food in the interim. These are my onions. I harvested some little garlics from here, and I planted some onions. I need to thin them out when they get a little bigger, and we've been harvesting from there. Some beautiful onions we've been eating from that section right there. So this is how we succession plant, so we always have food to use in the garden to eat. Night is coming. I need that beautiful cloud right there. That's the sunset reflecting on it. This is my new herb patch. I still have herb alley, but this is where I'm growing some herbs now. Let me quickly go through them. This is a eucalyptus that I took off of this plant. Already I'm propagating. This is a panadol. I'm going to show you where I took this one. This is variegated Cuban oregano, regular oregano. This is vervain. This became very popular during the coronavirus pandemic. What was it? A pandemic? Let me know. This is the eucalyptus. And this is what I was telling you about, the rosemary that I'm trying to propagate. I placed it in aloe vera. If it is successful, I'll show you how I do that. This is rice bitters. This is culantro or spirit weed. This is a piece of currant mint that I'm trying to propagate. This is spearmint, trying to propagate, and I've successfully propagated this peppermint with the aloe vera. So I think I'll share it with you nonetheless, but in another video I'll do that. So those are my herbs growing right there, and I have plenty more. Like this right here is guinea hen weed. I need a pot to put it in, and when my copper shelf is made, then I'll take them up from there. But those are coming and coming nicely. In here I've been using the garlic, guys. I use off the onions and I have the garlic here, using them one. These are celery, you know these. And in there I have some corn coming. I mulched them recently because mulch is good. Over here, look at this eggplant. This eggplant is coming back. This was just branches, no leaves, a couple days ago. See, I have a fruit right there. The plant is just doing beautifully. That's thanks to these things we have here: banana tea, compost tea, charcoal. That's what is going on right there. This is another herb. What is this again? Lavender. That's lavender right there. Here I have some seedlings, okras. This is an eggplant. The rest of my spirit weed. These are salad tomatoes. These are pineapple tomatoes. And kale. Need to transplant. Not yet. Not quite yet. These are pak choy seedlings, callaloo, and lettuce. Look at food loading, guys. My little nursery right there. This is my fertilizer station. This is the big Cullen mint that I took piece off of. Here I have some more herbs. This is leaf of life. That's a volunteer pepper. And my oreganos, Cuban oreganos. My fever grass coming up. This is the spearmint, and that is the Panadol plant that I took the cutting from. Yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. I have a lot of things coming in here. Sowed some seeds in here. I have to put this on there to hide it from the frogs. The frogs will... Let me rest down my limes here. Going in to make my boy medicine. The frogs will go in there, so I have to hide them. See, I have some tomatoes coming up already, and that look like the green zebra tomato coming up. I got that from blessings from the garden, Soroya and Latoya. Some of their seeds that they gave me in here. When they sprout up, I'll show you ladies what growing on the rocks from those seeds that he gifted me. It's just so windy. Talking about the wind, let me show you what's going on with the bananas. Peppers, I just harvested these yesterday. It's amazing. What are you doing? Why are you holding her down? Look at my cats. You cannot do it there. That's just naughty, okay? Tell him to let you go. Sparky, let her go. Look at my banana. And guys, I was just too impatient, so I had to just prick at the banana right there. Can you see that shoot coming up? There's a shoot in there. And Mikel is inside creating havoc because he wants mommy. So if you hear him screaming, he wants mommy. These bananas, by any means necessary, I'm going to keep them standing. Can you imagine how beautiful it's going to be with the 2 bunches right here? That's a record in 1 container. That's just, I just can't believe it. I have a few cabbages left here still. I have a cucumber in there. Well, 2. There's another one coming up there. And my bungo pea still producing, guys. Still. Look at this. Look at bungo that I need to harvest. Can't believe it. Let me go around to the front. Katsusumba. Oh. Need to take off these dead eddies so the plant can continue producing these beautiful flowers. It's almost night. My callaloo, my red callaloo coming back in all their glorious gloriness. Oh, they're so pretty. These corns are looking beautiful. We long to see corns in the garden. Long to see them. And these cherry tomatoes are coming up nicely too. Guys, look at mangoes. Focus on my mangoes, please. You having a challenge, are you? Mangoes. It's going to be... I'm going to have to wrap up soon because the phone... I'm using a phone to do my videos, guys. It is going to be fighting to focus. So, the update for today is gonna have to wind down quickly now. It's really windy out here. See that? It's trying to focus. It's doing its best. Alright, let me just... The strawberries are looking good, guys. And I'm waiting for my second flush of blossoms. Oh, we have red okra again. Look at that. It's beautiful. Let's see if this one has on any. See, I have some corns here too. And a red callaloo back there that can be harvested. Yeah, we have red okra again. Awesome. And the callaloo that we planted in here, guys, see, almost ready. Harvest from this tomato plant. It's the same one as this. Every day. Everybody I give this to love it. It's really nice. Another papaya tree right there. Slowly. That banana tree isn't getting too much of a beating, or maybe it's just more firm in that container. But it has been windy, guys. Poor pomegranate. Look at the dasheen. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else right now that I need to show you. I'm planting. Oh my word. Hold on guys, just hold on. It is going to get better soon. We'll get this type of wind in February every year. Every year, no matter where we live in the country, we get it. Dasheen look good. And the peppers that we planted me along with Steve, some of them looking good, some not. But we planted so many, it don't matter. Some might not come and some will. And these okras aren't looking bad. I left my thing here. Oops. I left my, these are, I brought out things from the kitchen. Peeling skin. Oh dear. And left it right here. Forgot it. I have to use these to transport my compost material. Let me show you what I brought out in them. Those things that I put in my plantain container. See? Bananas and yam skin and stuff to be composted in there. Yes guys, so here is where I'm gonna take my leave for today. Thank you so much for joining me as always. And join me tomorrow when we do some more work in the garden and show you how I plant and how I'm able to harvest lovely produce, so you can do it too for yourself and for your family. Thank you guys. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you all. Take care. See you tomorrow.